Hello and welcome guys and welcome to another video of Genshin, I guess? Okay, today we're going to talk about my Diluc. And let me tell you something, my Diluc, for someone who almost didn't spend any money off the game, like the most I did, I bought the battle pass once. Because Rosaria wants that crit rate, Rosaria wants that sweet crit rate. So that's about the most amount of money that I spend on the game, right? So I don't get good artifacts. Most of my artifacts are complete and utter garbage. Like, my sucrose, I'm grinding daily, and I mean fucking daily, the VV, like this set, to get some EMs. I have not gotten, ever since I started the game, not a single goblet with elemental mastery, or a circlet with elemental mastery. I'm still looking. Okay, I only have this, and this is garbage. Like, these two, yeah, I have nothing. Okay, I don't get good artifacts. When I do, it's very rare. I have a perfect artifact on Rosaria, yes. But no, I barely ever get, like, actually, like, very good, like, people think this is not someone who barely spend any money off the game type of money, right? But then let's talk about my character. So currently would have been my best character is my Klee with Wanderers, purely because I got some very good luck on the pieces, like crit rate, crit damage, crit rate, crit damage. So I had very good luck on some of my Wanderers pieces, to the point where the ratio, and especially thanks to the fact that I have only one 5-star weapon that I got off PD from the standard banner, and this is it. Thankfully, it's literally the best weapon for Klee. So yeah, my ratio on her is 60-150, which is the best, because I have that weapon. But in terms of artifacts, this Xingqiu is probably my second best with 50-110, and also a crazy amount of ER that he wants, right? But that's about it. I don't get, like, this is literally the best I had before, right? Klee and Xingqiu. But then Diluc came, and I grinded. Thanks to me buying that battle pass, I spent about like 1,000 resin in a day to try to grind that domain. As far as what I got, it would be this. This is literally the best thing I had. It rolled into HP a bunch, it completely missed attack percent, it rolled once, barely, on crit rate. So yeah, that was the only thing. I also had a feather, but I already sacked it. So that was the only thing I have. And if you already looked, I have a 10-20 piece of Lava Walker, because everything I got in that domain was fucking Lava Walker. Not only did I barely get any pieces of Crimson Witch, barely any of them good. Now let me explain why Crimson Witch is basically fucking perfectly built to be on a Diluc. And that is the secondary effect. If you have 4 pieces, every time you use your Q, you get 50% of 15 bonus, meaning that Diluc, whose E works 3 times, 1, 2, and 3, and every time you do it that activates that set, you will get a bonus of, essentially, for free, you'll get 22 extra pyro damage, and that is not even fucking including the very sweet another extra 15% more damage on Vaporize and Melt, right? So basically this Crimson Witch is perfectly made for him, but everything I got that was good was Lava Walker, and I was like, fuck it, you know what, let's run Lava Walker, because the pieces I got were perfect, let's level them up and see what the fuck I can do. And everything is perfect. Like, this is my worst one, probably. Like, the rolls are very low on crit rate, crit damage, but I didn't hit flat defense anytime. I only got ER, which is fine, I want some. And then this is another 10-20 piece. This is a 10-20 piece that missed once. It could have been got, but it wasn't. This is a 10-20 piece, never missed. This is another very good ER. I did miss here on the attack, but it did roll into ER, it did roll into crit rate. It is pyro damage and on set, so I could just slap one of my best crit damage with 10 crit rate. I mean, this, yeah, I know, not the brace stat, but another extra 10 crit rate, which leads to the fact that even without a weapon that has crit rate, unlike my Klee, this boy, because the Ascension stat, has 666 crit rate, which is insane for me. This is not numbers that I can really achieve. meaning that for all technicality sakes, I can actually replace this weapon and I can buy the one in the shop, because I have 31 of these. I can literally just go to the shop now and buy this. This will give me another 50 crit damage if I wanted. For my Diluc, which is insane. So it's like, the ratio could literally be 66 and then like 200 something crit damage, which is not numbers that I like ever get. And that's because his artifacts are so fucking godlike. And let me explain you, I hate it so much because this 4-piece set is garbage and it forced me to run a comp of Monopyro. And what does that mean? Basically, I get an increased damage of 35. It's not that much, but it's a nice bonus to have of 35 damage on every opponent affected by cryo. Meaning I want people to be affected by cryo to do more damage. Meaning I can't vaporize to utilize this set. I can't get the extra damage from vaporize that gives me another 1.5, which is more than this set gives me. But I won't get the set, so basically I'll have perfect pieces, but the set won't be doing anything. So I'm kind of forced to run a Monopyro team. Thankfully I used to run Jin, but since I did recently get C6 Sucrose, I get another 20% elemental to the element that I infused with. So I started to run Sucrose, even though she's literal garbage, like 150 EM. But again, considering this is a Monopyro team, I do not need the EM for all technicality sakes. I literally use her for the VV, 48 attack bonus, and the C6 constellation, right? So she does her job even with being completely another garbage in every other scenario. So essentially, what I have to run, and what I would normally run, is this comp, Shengling, which it works fine. But the point I'm trying to show today is this comp, and I'll show the clips. I did previously, like today, I did some some runs on the Cryo Registine, and you can see from the clips the time I can, in both cases, I can one cycle in both my Pyro team, which I do a good chunk of damage and I clear it quite fast. But then again, if you look at the, and I'll let the runs go, but in the second run where I use Xingqiu, which would normally be Diluc's best friend, I still can one cycle, and that was missing like one of the major crits on Diluc's ult. Like it did 10k and it didn't crit. It could have done, like, considering my multiplier, could have done 25k, which is a massive damage improvement. Right? But I didn't get that one and I was still able to one cycle. Basically, what I'm trying to say, my Diluc artifacts are fucking perfect. But to take full advantage of them, I have to run a team which doesn't even give me an advantage of just running in Xingqiu, and because I can't run the best artifact set on him, the Crimson Witch, I don't get the sweet benefits of running it with a Xingqiu. So essentially, I'm fucked. It's like, basically my Diluc is perfect, but he can't do anything, and like, even trying to force out as much of the current set that he has as they possibly can, it still is about equal to just running it with a Xingqiu without even the best set possible. And it's so... it's so dumb, but that's like literally just how the game works, and like, yeah, my talents are 66, it's not that high, I know, I should probably go like 8, 8, and maybe that will be 8 too, but it's like, it's such a disappointment, because Diluc could have been so good, but it's like, the artifacts on him are perfect and useless at the same time, and I hate it so much. It's very annoying. It's like, why though? Yeah, so that's all I had to say. This is basically my rant about my character, which is both a flex and not a flex at all at the same time. So yeah, with that, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Till then, bye!